James and Greg Show.
When you are told to go somewhere by God, you just go. Once you get there and you witness the magic of the place, a person begins to realize that God's plan is the magic, and this magic established us as champions. The place is now commonly known as Inglewood. All the people who came here in the days of old are brothers, sisters, and definitely friends. This coined the term Inglewood, for life, for life, for life, for life.
Raised and all that, so all these dudes that y'all done interviewed already or whatever, they my uncles to the fullest. They family, you know. It's real. It's family. It's no other words I can put to it but family.
Okay, everybody, here we are once again with one of the finest photos in the world, and we're gonna start from the right to the left. And all I want y'all to do is say your name and when you came to Inglewood. You don't have to say the year, 70s, 80s, or 90s. All right? You got that? Let's go.
Ron Brown, Inglewood 70s.
Ask y'all one good question. What brings you to Inglewood?
Oh, this is family. This is home right here.
This home?
Oh yeah, this home.
This where it started?
Yeah, get a chance to see all the homies.
Yes, sir. And what
Once
do people
again,
produce? Look like NFL football players to me.
Well, they produce a lot of athletes out of here, and a lot of great people.
6'6", baby. Hey, 6'6", Inglewood, baby. 70s.
Yeah, man, I don't know, man. I didn't realize, to be honest with you, brother. Sidney Ware actually gave me my number at ninth grade. I mean, that name. I'm sorry, gave my number and my name. You know, and I'm like, okay, because I didn't know none of these fellas, man. I never went to Monroe. You know, I came from Bethune Junior High, from the 7th and 8th grade. Came to Morningside, played football in 9th grade, and I met these guys. And when I met these guys, man, they didn't know who I was. You know, so I had to let them know who I was. You know. And that was very important because, you know, I mean, you got guys that you don't know, you know, you're just like a new kid on the block, you know? And so I had to let them figure out who I am, you know? So we had drills and stuff, man, at Morningside, man. And I remember a guy named Lloyd Henderson, man. And all these guys, man, Lloyd was a beast, but all these guys was afraid of him because what they used to do, man, we called it the ghetto team or something like that. We had a practice like that. And I was wondering, man, like I said, I came from Bethune Junior High to Morningside, but I'm away from Mississippi. Country ass man, you know, as I was, you know, very country. He used to laugh at me and stuff, you know. But anyway, we doing this little drill team, man, this little ghetto team, and I wonder why these guys stand in line. They kept going in front, you know, then going in the back, and they come in the front, they run in the back. When Lloyd come up, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? To myself, like I said, I don't know these guys, so it was my turn to go against this guy, Lloyd Henderson. It was a tackle drill. Man, I came up and Lloyd, I didn't know who he was. He came at me, he tried to run me over. I gave him that hit, man. From there, it was over with. 6'6" started to spread out. That name started to just flow. And Lloyd came and told me, he said, man, that was a hell of a hit. Because I was just wondering why these guys kept running from him.
Stanley Wilson Carson. We'd have whooped on Inglewood. Morningside, too.
Are you from Inglewood, Mr. Wilson?
No, I've been adopted. Being Oklahoma
and the gumbo is off the chain.
Who is an Inglewood resident? So I got adopted when I went to Oklahoma and played with him in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, so you a Sooner?
I'm a Sooner.
Hey,
I'm a Sooner. National championship this year, baby.
That's right.
79.
And this is Mac too. Mac like his macaroni and cheese.
Marcy McGurk, drop the.
That's the thing about Inglewood. You know, like you're looking at it now. You're talking about 50 years of friendships here. You don't see that every day.
Hey, Brown, got me next. Here we go.
I went to Morningside.
So we didn't like you was a random kid.
No, you have to be part of the family because it's a family thing. If you really want to know the story and the history behind it, I mean, it's like this kid always said he was going to go pro. Did that.
In fact, everything he said was going to happen materialized. Did that. He said he would play 3 years at Arizona State. Did that. You know, prior to that, I'm going to go pro. Did that. So then I'm going to coach. Did that. Tell you their story before it even happened. Did that. I mean, I would say for all the kids that came up through Morningside and Inglewood, he had to be the pioneer. I mean, you can talk about the J. Humphreys, you know, Inglewood, J. Humphreys, Avenues, you know, I mean, and the list goes on. You can speak about that. You know, then you got Ron Brown, which you guys just talked earlier. I mean, we just had a pack of talent. You know, a lot of people wouldn't understand it, but like yourself, you know, you come up in here and you can actually see it. Everybody here is from the wood.
Other people that came after y'all, wouldn't that be a hard act to follow for them?
And it was, you know, there was some trials and tribulations. You know, you had your Stace Bozeman's and all. I mean, this new little thing, Inglewood 5. You know, but again, you know, Byron was a part of that as well. It's a dream. Well, you know, that's something. You know, it's like one of those things. If I tell you I gotta kill you, you don't talk too much about that, but you know, it was there. Some of us, it was there. His friends, best man at his wedding, along with Phil Shores. You know, that's family and true friendship. You know, ties like that they don't break. You see that, don't you? You do see that, right? It's not too many of those around. And you talking about some of Inglewood's finest. Whatever you do, you want to make sure you do your best or be the best at that. Today, you got to make and understand that education comes first. And then remember this, it comes first like this. You are a student first, or you're a student athlete. So education should be your #1 thing, because again, we've seen a lot of people that had to lean on to go into the gang activity because they didn't have this here. Sports is 10% physical, 90% mental. Only thing they can't take from you is your education.
Class of '79, Morningside High School, Inglewood's finest. If you don't know who I am, you better ask somebody.
All right, everybody. Are we on, James? All right, everybody, we here with who the party is most talked about today, because it led back to Inglewood, and what we was asking these folks, Mr. Scott, is, you know, being in Inglewood and growing up in Inglewood from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and establishing the title City of Champions. What did that feel like, and what do you feel like when you tell people that all this stuff came into, like, fell like dominoes on you? So, is it a myth that people from Inglewood are champions, or is it something that we worked on and we established it?
It ain't no myth, man. It's all about what we worked on and what we gave back to the city of Inglewood, what the city of Inglewood gave to us. You know, we were all very proud to be here in Inglewood, all very proud to have grown up in Inglewood, played our ball in Inglewood. You know, that's why we love, you know, Morningside High School so much, you know, because it's in the city of Inglewood. So, you know, when you look at the Lakers back in the day playing at the Forum, which was in Inglewood, and winning championships, that's why it's called the City of Champions, because that's where we're from, and we take a lot of pride in that.
And what I like about the whole thing, too, is that we started the parks. People don't know that the Junior All-American Football, Darby Park, Rogers Park, was established from the era that we were there, and as kids, that is. And you know, that's got to make you feel good because you were able to take it across the world.
Well, it does. I mean, you know, again, we were a part of something special. And the great thing about all the fellas that are here tonight, you know, we didn't just play basketball like myself and like Ron Brown who played football. And we played every sport. You know, that's what kept us out of trouble. You know, we just played every sport so we wouldn't get involved in gangs and all that stuff. And we were our own gang anyway in Inglewood. No matter what sport you played, we all looked out for each other. So, again, that's why we're so proud to be here today and be able to come to Philip Shores, Post Aranda, and have a good time.
Absolutely, man. We still alive, baby. And we lost people early. People don't know that, Byron. We lost Anthony Wilkinson very early.
Very early. I mean, we were in like junior high school, you know, when we lost Anthony when he drowned. So, you know, we talk about another great athlete that nobody ever knew about, you know. So,
and Anthony had a heart of steel.
Man, tough as hell, you know. So, again, I mean, you know, that's where we come from. That's just our MO. You know, we all understand that it was going to take a lot of hard work to get to where we are today and be successful. And everybody's success level is different, you know. But all of us that are here today have been very successful in what we've done.
And we love it. So, because when we look at you, especially me and our neighborhood, we didn't know Byron from sitting in front of my house or over at Philip's house or at his house playing electric football. We did all this stuff, man, and we did it at a competitive level. But we all are friends and boy friends, from little boys up. And so it's a camaraderie that's unbelievable. And people say it's magical. So we work for this, as you say, huh?
Oh, we absolutely work for it. But I mean, you look at now, this is 46 years later, man. I was 12 years old when I moved to Inglewood. 46 years later, and we still like this. We still got that same camaraderie. We still got that love for one another. And, you know, these brothers call me or I'll call one of them, and you'll drop anything to come and help them out. So that's what Inglewood's all about.
That's right, people. So you heard it. City of champions, from a champion. Grew up in the city of champions and still a champion, baby boy. And I'm right there with him. Right there with him, y'all. Yeah! Thank you.
Breon Gilmore, 71, Inglewood, up to no good. It was a tough road, you know. Growing up, man, in LA, coming to Inglewood after losing my father, we had some challenges. You know, it wasn't what they call a smooth transition. New school, new friends, just making, you know, the transition. Just trying to, you know, fit in where we get in. Got into a lot of trouble. But figured it out. You know, everything we worked for, everything that we learned throughout the years. Had a really good mother. She, you know, Kevin Burton. Oh man, it's like anybody else, man. You know, you run into somebody, you connect with them, you have good vibes. You think, you know, hey, this is somebody I want to, you know, hang out with. You know, we can be boys.
I don't even know why I'm here with all these fools.
You're gonna look at the camera? Through the screen? I don't think so. So McCormick, we need to talk to this camera about that book. You see, because, you know, we like to promote excellence. That's part of the James and Greg show, everybody. We only bring you super.
Inglewood Morningside, 78 class, coming at you.
That was wrong, man. That was wrong.
Well, check this out. I happen to be the owner of this establishment. And these are all my boys. That's right. Hey, check this out. On the real note, this is why we get it together, because I've been knowing these cats for over 50 years. How many people you know for 50 years that's still living, who still got a pulse? So, you know, that's the only reason why we do this, you know. But I am Philip Shores, and beautiful women find me adorable. It is a curse. Oh, it's a curse.
Beautiful women that can't see.
What are you gonna say? Man, we just brought the boys together. What we did was all the people who ain't here, we just pour out a little liquor for the ones that ain't here. And for the ones that are here, you know, this is 40 years, 50 years of friendship right here. And I just want to let everybody know. For life. This is my dog right here. And this is just what we do. You know, this is just for the fellas right here. And we got a whole bunch on here. The gumbo is off the chain.
It's not a picture. You ain't got a boat. It's not a picture.
The gumbo is sick. Is that great? You tell me. You tell me, huh? You tell me. I just want you to tell me, huh?
This shit is finger licking good.
It's finger licking good. Exactly. That's what we brought everybody here to just do this. See it. Tell me about that. That gumbo.
It's good.
Oh
yeah, she stuck it.
She did her thing, didn't she? Oh yeah. Hey! What's happening, baby? Tell me how you doing, brother.
Oh, good.
Tell me how you Man, we just got the boy together because our boy died a year ago. So, Big Gerard, y'all know if you knew Gerard Williams. And you know, folks was just trying to just tell me, you know, for Christmas and shit. We got the fella
put them together, we have some gumbo. You know, you on TV, you know that, right? How you doing, man? Yeah, you on ESPN. So when you see yourself tonight, what's that? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, somebody gonna drink this. Don't have a seat there, Barry Walker. You tell me what that's talking about. Hey, you thought something now? You thought we was gonna come in the other way? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Hey, you gotta get Barry Walker. This is one of Inglewood finest right here, boy.
Yes, he is. That's the boss talking nice talking. The boss.
That's the boss.
From the 80s to present. Oh, y'all see. To the 80s to present.
And we talking Boss Hall.
Boss Hall.
Talking about your ass back in the 50s.
Shit.
I swear to God, because I grew up with a nigga. I know a nigga like this, like my brother.
Is that right?
And he's talking about Barry Walker got some handles. Barry Walker got the handles.
I wasn't lying?
Yeah. But I grew up with
look at the mitts on that nigga. No. Yeah. That is unfair. That is unfair. He didn't have hands, he had feet.
The cool part about it, we went to elementary together.
Yep, so did Q.
Yeah.
So did.
No, with the Q? You didn't go to Woodward?
No, me, him, kid, we all went to school together.
Damn, I thought y'all went to Woodward. Well, it's right down the street from your house.
Exactly. I mean,
damn, it's closer than Woodward.
Right, exactly. You're right.
Yeah. Hey, Barry, when did you start palming the ball, dog? Fifth grade.
About that, yeah.
In the 6th grade?
Dude, he would walk around palming his ball. Wow.
Every time.
Tell me, bro, what you talking about? We got some play for hands. Come on. I told you I was going to put the boys together. Oh, that's the look at my boys there out here. You didn't invite none of them bras. You didn't invite them bras right now. Because, you know what? How many niggas is back? Dude, I've been knowing you for 40 years, dude. How many motherfuckers you know that's still living knowing you for 40 years? Man, so, you know, I just wanted to get my boys together and you know, just do this. Right before Christmas, because everybody gonna be with their loved ones in a couple days. So I catch y'all a couple days early. Throw some yak down, you some of that good brown down your system. Get you some of that good gumbo. Clean your system out. Tonight, everybody gonna be on the toilet tonight.
For real.
So that's just how we doing it, bro. That's cool. Hey, but we giving one more, man, and in September. Is that right? It's gonna be the last one that I'm gonna give. I ain't giving no more. But we just gonna give just one big one, just for the city of Inglewood, man. I mean, what we gotta do is special, dude. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. But how many niggas you know, man, still like this, man, after 40 years, man? Come on, Phil. And see, I take my friendship because I ain't had no older brothers, you know. Them niggas that raised me. I mean, these are the guys these are my family right here. So.
You know, baby, Montana for life, baby. Montana for life, baby. That's my boy. Dwight Howard, Montana. Oh man, Craig, all of them.
I was in Temecula.
Nigga, that's my favorite team, man, for life, man. I love 49ers. Montana, man, is the best quarterback, man, I ever seen. This is my opinion.
I think right now, you can eat as much as that as you want.
Hey, you know Montana made Jerry for sure.
We got some green beans in there, nigga, that blow your socks.
Rice, Montana and rice.
I did them myself.
I'm not rice and roni, baby. Rice and roni. Montana and rice.
This over 50. Oh, shit.
My boy.
No, this is real.
111 block, beat up.
Yes, I've been in Inglewood, man, since 1969, man. I went to Q Elementary School playing basketball. From Q, I went to Monroe. And to Monroe, I went to Morningside. That's why I really made my name down there playing that basketball. B. Walker. B. Walker, they call me the boss talker. I had a lot to say when I would be on that basketball court. I talk with Jay. Every time I play another game, I'm on that court talking. What made me stand up with my game, I played point guard. I used to dominate. I was a freshman. I was a freshman playing varsity and starting. So therefore, when I was starting, I was killing all the guys who were seniors. So I got a big name because I was so good at an early age. Well, I think we're fine. You know, and like I say, coming from college, first of all, I come from a very solid background. My daddy and mama, you know, and I had two brothers, two sisters that taught education
from to go to college, take your degree, and go somewhere and do something with it. So that's why at present today, I do Nike. I do all Nike elite camps. I do all celebrity security. So I'm very busy in my business that I really like to do. Exactly, they work. They definitely work because there was a lot of guys like Byron Scott that live right around the corner from me. I'm on 111. He was on 4th and 5th Avenue. So we all would always find a way to play basketball and enjoy ourselves and have our good time. And then, you know, we all would just, our families, everybody was grounded and silent. So we never got in trouble. Me and Byron Scott on the same team. Then when I went to the University of Oregon, Byron went to Arizona State. So me and Byron, we just played each other. We talking on the court like, you know, this ain't no big game. We just talking about what we're gonna do after the game. So me and Byron always had a good relationship, and we always stayed in contact, and that's just what it was. In Inglewood, as you know, you see right now, Inglewood always find a way to get together and coerce and find out what everybody's doing. It's like Inglewood now is really growing. It's really taking off for the first time in my life. You know, with the stadium, with the casino, with the basketball court, everything. And I still live in Inglewood, right there on 111 Crenshaw.
And we gonna make keep it. Boy, the lights in this show hit that chocolate, don't they? You still hit that chocolate, ain't you?
Yeah, not the Inglewood family, but the family itself, the brotherhood. Yeah, it's really a brotherhood, Inglewood, man. At an early stage, man, and it goes for life. I came to Inglewood in the 6th grade. To me, man, we came from the ghetto. I thought we was in Beverly Hills. You walk down the street, you can see horses at Hollywood Park, and you see other things on Century that we don't need to talk about. I thought Inglewood was Beverly Hills to me, coming from where I came from. Nah, it's just, I don't know how it happened, man, but it's just athletes are bred from there at an early stage, and there's been champions as long as I've been. We sit with a champion right here, so it's across the board. And as a kid, man, I remember even going to college. I remember sitting in my dorm room and watching Byron because I had an attachment to him because I grew up with him. And so my boys were like, yo, boy, your boy is on. And so I've watched champions and been around champions all my life, and I'm so glad my parents moved to Inglewood, man. It's been a real good brotherhood.
Yeah. Me and all my brothers, we started out with Inglewood Junior All-American. Oh man, he loved it, he loved it to see his sons out there balling, you know what I'm saying? Yes, nah, that's home. That's home, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever the change, it's still home to me, you know? Huh? Yes. Played football, ran track. Yeah, it was good to me. And that's right. My finest memory, probably try to beat him in basketball and never get no more. I think one time I got 8 points. One-on-one going to 26 back then, and one day I got 8 points, and hey, he was just too damn good. You know, he could just shoot that ball, you know what I'm saying? I always think about it then when I remember when he got to pro, I used to hear him say, make him put it to the floor. I used to say, well, damn, why I didn't ever make him put it to the floor? I used to just let him shoot it and try to wait till he missed, but he would never miss. You know what I'm saying? He could shoot. Yeah, he would never miss, you know, but I would never get up on this dude and make him put it to the floor. He was that good, man. He was always. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Man, look at here. Man, hey, I just wanted to win in anything, you know what I'm saying? Played it all, wanted to win. Football was my sport. Track was too, you know, but hey, those were some good days. Really, really good days. I never will. Hey, I'm like this. Hey, I was born down south. I was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. But by the way of Inglewood, California, though.
With the Q, Woodworth, Monroe, Morningside. You know, I wouldn't change anything. I mean, I thought Inglewood was great because everybody was so together. You know, we had that bond. You know, and that was the most important thing to me. You know, going to school, seeing each other. I mean, we loved to be at school. It wasn't we hated to go to high school. You wanted to go to high school. That's where all the fun was at. Majority was black, but you had Hispanic, and you had a sprinkle of Caucasian people. Yeah, I thought everybody got along great. I mean, we didn't have any racial tension. You had a nice talent pool as far as academics and athletics, which made it even more so. And I think that's where, you know, City of Champions come from. It wasn't just athletics. You had academics too. And you had a lot of people that branched out and went in different directions. Yeah, I knew Byron since junior high school. Monroe Junior High. Playing dominoes at his house. Me, him, Phillip, Joe Malone, Algernon, playing dominoes at his house. In his living room, right there at the kitchen table. Well, you know, he was, you know, we called him, we didn't call him Byron, we called him School. You know, that's the name that he got from us. We called him School, yeah. You know, it was just something where his shot was just perfect. You know, he'd shoot that baseline jumper all day. And it was like, okay, man, that's School. And it just stuck. You know, you didn't know, but as he got into the 10th, 9th grade, you know, 11th grade, 12th grade, oh, you knew he'd go. The Walkers went to Oregon. You had Anderson, he went to school. You had a lot of people went to school. Well, I think it had a lot to do with his game, and then he went to Arizona State, which at that time, he filled in perfectly because he was a freshman, and he was already starting at Arizona State with all those other guys because of camaraderie now. I mean, when we all get together, it's like old times. You know, I would, but I don't think they'd believe it because it was so much fun. I mean, we had so, like I say, high school was fun to us. That's where you wanted to be. When you had to stay home, you was mad because everybody was at school. You know, man, I'm sick, I gotta stay home. No, I'm going to school because that's where it was at. You love to go to school. You know, we had your occasional fights, but I mean, we kind of monitored our school. You know, we didn't let other schools come up there and tear up stuff and steal cars and do all that. We policed our school. Just the history of Inglewood. I mean, and you can even throw in Inglewood High School. They had some, if you had one high school, if you could put Inglewood and Morningside together, as far as talent-wise, it wouldn't even be close. Hey, I'm proud of you. Hey, man, I am so proud of you, brother. And keep up the good work.
Because it explains to you the essence of Inglewood and Inglewood's finest. So that's it.
Bye-bye.